We are located not in Peace River, where people think we are, but we are located just outside of Grand Prairie in a small town called Sexsmith, Alberta. We are a degree-granting college by the province of Alberta, and we do offer degrees like 4-year Bachelor of Religious Education degrees, where you can get your major in pastoral, missions, global ministries, Christian ministries, church music, etc. You can also get a 3-year Bachelor of Religious Education degree, or you can get a 2-year Associate of Christian Studies diploma. So you have some options as to what type of degree you may want to go into. Our vision at Peace River Bible Institute is to train believers to become disciple makers who know God, can model his character, and build into others the life-changing principles of God's Word. You see, no matter what kind of career you go into, the greatest thing that you can do is really be able to share Jesus Christ with other people. And so whatever your career is, that is your platform for ministry. And so we want to equip you that you would know how to live your life in such a way that you can share Jesus Christ and be able to do that boldly, but do it in a way that is authentic as well. Discipleship permeates every part of campus life at PRBI, so that no matter what you are doing, there's the mentoring, there's the discipling that's going on while you live on campus. You're going to spend a lot of money to get an education to make a living, and that's great. Did you know that most people will switch their jobs at least 7 times in their lifetime? We need to also consider getting an education to know how to live. So not just how to make a living, but how to live. When you think about what sustains a person in life, and it was interesting to me to talk to a Christian psychologist who works with business associates, and he said that the thing that will take you out of the race, no matter how good your skills are, how wonderful your personality might be, but he said the thing that takes people out of life is their character. And so that's the thing that we are interested in, is that people who come to PRBI, we want to help you not just get to know God factually, intellectually. We have a lot of head knowledge, but we don't know him personally, experientially, where it's life-changing. And that's our desire, that you would get to know God, and that then, in that relationship, would be what transforms your life and takes you forward. Because it's a relationship with Jesus Christ. It's going to sustain you no matter what degree you take or what vocation you feel God's calling you into. Bible college can be, I agree with you, that it could be a great place for you to transition, to get away from home, to get into a college setting where you are required to go to different classes, where you have a syllabus to follow and have to be able to write research papers, etc. So it could be a good place for you to transition and to make sure that your faith is your own, to be able to know what it is you believe and why you believe it, so that when you go out into the world, you know how to defend your faith. It's also a great place for you to discover your passions. What are you passionate about? What are your gifts? What are some of those skills? And the many opportunities that we give our students through the community outreaches as well as through mission trips give you that opportunity to try different things, to find out what it is that you really do like and where can I excel, because you may not know. So it's a great place to experience that as well. At PRBI, we provide a quality education, but at an affordable price, because we really believe that this is something that's very important for every person. And so while our credit hour would be $167 per credit hour, you would probably spend around $4,000 a year in tuition, and then room and board would be over and above that. We too have a large number of bursaries and scholarships that you can apply for prior to, as well as once you arrive on the campus. One of those is if you come for a campus visit, and I highly encourage that, and I think a number of the colleges and universities offer that. There's nothing like going and getting a first-hand glimpse as to what it is, because when you get there, you know whether or not that's the college or the university for you. There's something about a campus life that just really helps you. If you come, you can get a bursary, and you can receive up to $1,000, depending on the number of kilometers you travel for the bursary. So if you come up for a campus visit and you're 1,000 kilometers away, you could receive a $1,000 scholarship to come to PRBI. We require that every student that comes to PRBI live on campus. We have residents right on campus, because we believe this is where some of your best learning takes place, is living on residence, talking with other students, meeting with the faculty and staff we have an open door policy. It's a great opportunity for you to just kind of, again, discover who you are and discover how God has created you. God's the one that created you. And so to discover who he is, and then discover how he's made you, and then be able to, from there, discover what it is I want to do with my life so that you give it out, spend out your life for others, because that's where you're going to find your greatest fulfillment. As far as admissions portfolio goes, if you do not have a high school diploma, then we too require an admissions portfolio where you would submit, say, 2 to 3 assignments that have not been marked by your parents, but that are papers so that we can see your writing ability. And it's especially in the area of English and grammar, it's going to be what is going to be needed as you come into a Bible college like ours. At the booth that I have here today, if you would like to put your name in for a draw to win a hoodie or some sunglasses or a water bottle, please come by the booth and submit that form. We also have a brand new view book that is just at the printers right now. If you would like to receive that, I just have a sample copy. We would love to get your name and be able to mail that to you as well. When it comes to outcome, I think probably one of the greatest things that we can talk about with our students is the internal life change that takes place. You see, many people go out into the world, but their internal, the interior part of their being is not equipped to meet the external realities of their world, the philosophies, and the temptations that are out there. And so for us to watch young people come in really not knowing some things and then to see that change take place, that to us is what's exciting, because then as they go out from there, we have students that are medical doctors, we have them that are serving as pastors, as missionaries, in all walks of profession. And for us, the greatest joy is to see them living their life to the fullest, the way God has created them to be, and to make an impact in their community. Whether they are a big name person or very small in their community, that they're living their life to the fullest the way God wanted them to. Thank you. Is there any questions? Okay, so the question is, can we practice other kind of faiths or beliefs at a Bible college institute? Is that what you're asking? You know what? We are an interdenominational Bible college. But like I said earlier on, we are very much a Christ-centered, so our primary belief would be in Jesus Christ. And so if you express the desire to know Jesus Christ personally, then by all means, it doesn't matter whether your denomination is, but the biggest thing would be having a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Do you know what? We do have some that are transferable. But what we have found is that, like some, if they take our degree and you want to go on to seminary, States or Canada side, there's no issue with that. But individual courses, if they come for, say, 2 years, we have had some that, going into the States, we find transferability a lot greater than in Canada, to be honest. But if students go to their college or university of choice and actually show the prof and actually deal with the faculty one-on-one, we find they have greater potential of transferring credit than if they just have us try to submit it for them. So it would be per course, I would say, is what they would need to do, is try to go in and do that. So depending on what they want to go to. If it's within the same vein, there's a great chance. But if it's a university and maybe not from a Christian perspective, then they're going to have to fight for each course probably.